A round of snow rolled through parts of central and even into southern and eastern Kentucky, but we had a higher impact with several inches falling. We'll take a closer look at what you can expect toward the end of the weekend, which might have a little rain and maybe a few flakes. I'll have that for you.
Last night's heavy snowfall created slick roads in Scott County, causing several crashes on Interstate 75.
And tonight we're learning about a woman found dead in Estill County. Hear from state police about their latest death investigation.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at 6.
Families woke up to around 5 inches of snow on the ground. Good evening, I'm Kristen Kennedy. The sun and the above freezing temperatures today helped melt a lot of it. Don't put away those shovels just yet. We could be expecting some light snowfall tomorrow night. That's why we go first to meteorologist Jim Caldwell. He's tracking the potential for more snow.
You're exactly right. Another little taste of wintry weather could be coming our way on top of what we've already seen. Now, this isn't a big deal. Keep that in mind. The next system doesn't have quite the same amount of moisture available, so we won't be dealing with totals like what you're seeing right here. 5 inches, Georgetown, Lexington around 5 inches. That's an official report, too, out at the airport now. 4 inches in Paris, so plenty of snow falling throughout central Kentucky. But you get out to eastern Kentucky around Jackson and down in those areas, just around an inch. Defender, all quiet now for you, and that's the way it will remain throughout the rest of the evening and up until tomorrow. That's going to be our next chance to get in on some snow or even some shower potential as well. There goes our last system bringing us the wintry weather, and our next system with a lot of rain associated with it is now crossing through the Dakotas and will start to dive toward us. That's why we call it a clipper. It comes sweeping at us during the nighttime and into the day tomorrow. We'll start seeing some of the first impacts of that with showers by probably tomorrow evening. Temperatures out there right now are running in the mid-30s in Lexington, so above freezing. That sunshine did help melt some of the snow, and then some mid-40s, even out in Bowling Green where they had some accumulation as well. But the focus of the forecast will be that clipper system. But the thing about it is, it brings mainly rain, unless we can get the track to shift a little bit. We'll take a closer look at that coming up for you in just a few minutes.
A lot of viewers sent us shots of rulers sitting in the snow. We also want to thank everyone for sharing with us their beautiful backyards and fence lines just glistening this morning. Here's a shot of a Mason County backyard. In Lexington, if you were up early enough, the sunrise was pretty beautiful on the horizon. We got a lot of great pictures out of Fayette County. I think it's safe to say many families and their four-legged friends enjoyed the snow Saturday. This dog lives in Salyersville. Somerset and other counties to the south didn't miss out on the snowfall. We saved the best picture for you for last, our state capital in Frankfort.
In Lexington this weekend, police have dealt with their fair share of wrecks. Since the snow started yesterday, they have responded to more than 100 crashes. This morning, they had to clean up after a crash on New Circle Road between Versailles and Old Frankfort. We're told around 10 this morning, a car flipped and then a semi-truck hit that car. Crews treated the driver for injuries, but we're not certain the extent of those injuries. Road crews say black ice is to blame for many wrecks this morning in central Kentucky. A lot of those crashes happened on Interstates 64 and 75. We sent WKYT's Hillary Thornton to Scott County, where the snowfall kept road crews busy.
A blanket of heavy snow greeted much of central Kentucky Saturday morning, something drivers say they were prepared for.
It wasn't no surprise. We knew it's coming.
Road crews were also ready. Workers in the Scott County area started plowing and treating around midnight. However, officials say drivers still encountered some slick spots.
Road crews say here along Interstate 75 through Georgetown is where some drivers experienced problems, with officers responding to several crashes just before daylight.
Highway Department officials say they had all main roadways in pretty good shape. Then just before 8 o'clock, they say some of the coldest air of the morning came through, creating black ice in areas, causing some drivers to slide off the roadway. Crews then treated those slick spots and continued clearing secondary roads.
Side roads are a little slick, but nothing real bad. You can go anywhere you want to go if you just slow down a little, but main roads, they're in real good shape.
With an above freezing afternoon and the hard work of road crews, drivers say they expect road conditions to continue improving throughout the day.
They're in such a good shape right now. They'll even be, a lot of them will even be dried off probably.
In Scott County, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
The snow caused some messy conditions for people in southern Kentucky. Road crews in Perry County worked overnight to treat and plow major roads. They are concerned the melted snow could refreeze, making roads slick for people driving around Sunday morning.
It's a must to be prepared for any snow, because you really don't know, all you can do is monitor the weather and see what the forecast is, but you always have to be prepared for the worst.
Crews in Perry County have used around 100 tons of salt so far to treat roads. You can always track severe weather when you're away from your TV with WKYT.com and the WKYT First Alert Defender Radar app for your iPad or smartphone. And be sure to help us track the snow. Send us your photos and videos using hashtag WKYTRulesWinter. Kentucky State Police are investigating a death in Estill County. Troopers spent most of the day on Nolan Creek Road in Irvin. WKYT's Garrett Weimer is at the live desk tonight, gathering details about who they found and what they think happened.
Investigators battled the elements in a remote area along an Estill County road as they try to piece together exactly what happened. Police say it was on this rural road in Estill County. A driver passing by found a body lying off the side of the road in a ditch.
We have detectives and other people here trying to figure out exactly what went on either this morning or last night.
What they do know is the victim was found with a gunshot wound.
And obviously the information and evidence that we're able to locate and learn the rest of the day will direct the way that our investigation is going to go.
Police say where the body was found has created its own challenges in the investigation.
Now, obviously, it snowed last night. We're on a gravel road in a very rural part of Estill County. Not a lot of houses around, and so it's kind of one of those things where we're going to have to locate evidence and begin building our case.
Purdy says they have to take their time combing through the scene because there may not be a witness. At the live desk, Garrett Weimer, WKYT.
State police are searching for individuals who saw any cars or suspicious activity in that area overnight. State police are also investigating a crash in Powell County that killed one man and sent 2 others to the hospital. Police say the 3 men were driving down Black Creek Road near Clay City early this morning when they crossed the center line and went off the road. We're told their truck hit the embankment and flipped. One of the men died at the scene. Crews rushed the other 2 to the hospital. Whitney Wetzel was in Powell County this afternoon talking to police about what they think caused the crash.
There's an extremely sharp curve to your left. If you're not familiar with it, it's a curve that could sneak up on you quickly.
Kentucky State Police say the accident happened on Black Creek Road, about a half-mile north of Clay City, just after midnight. Troopers say 3 men traveling north in a 2004 Ford pickup crossed the center line, hit an embankment, and overturned. State police say 23-year-old Tyler Brewer was pronounced dead at the scene. We're told Brewer is a Marine that had only recently come home. 21-year-old Jacob McCoy and 24-year-old Stephen Huff were also in the truck. Huff was taken to Clark Regional Hospital where he was treated and released. McCoy was taken to UK Hospital where he's listed in critical condition.
Snow and ice were not a factor, as odd as that seems at this time. However, the roads apparently were wet from the rain snow mix that had been occurring throughout the evening, and that's basically the condition of the road once they got there.
State police say right now they're unsure of who was driving when the accident happened. In Powell County, Whitney Wetzel, WKYT.
Those who knew Brewer are planning a vigil tonight at Powell County High School. We'll take you to that vigil on WKYT at 11. Tomorrow, people across the Commonwealth will honor late Kentucky Governor and U.S. Senator Wendell Ford. Ford died this week. He was 90 years old. Ford's body will be at the Capitol building in Frankfort tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. The public is invited to visit. There will be a memorial service at 3 tomorrow afternoon. Ford's funeral is set for 11 a.m. Tuesday in Owensboro.